Hello, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Hello, and welcome to your waxing and full moon reading. This is going to be for the 6th of March through the 9th of March of 2020. So this is going to be your full moon in Virgo reading. So welcome. I have not looked at the card, so we're just going to look and see what's going on. I am actually live now on Facebook, so shout out to Facebook, shout out to YouTube. You guys will be premiering this on my YouTube channel. Welcome. Hit that subscribe button, thumbs up. If you guys need a private reading, I do offer phone, video, as well as Skype readings. My contact information is below. I do accept Cash App. You can Cash App me at $psychicjamila, or you can visit my Etsy shop, okay? The Cash App customers get same day readings at no extra cost. Okay. Also, if you guys want to contact me for consultations for spell work, healing, cleanses, love work, money work, you can contact me. All my links are below. Okay. All right, guys, so let's get started. We've got the Aries right here. So this card represents what is unfolding, like what is coming to the surface. And then the rest of the cards is your full moon reading. So we'll just go over it as we go. And so what is coming to the surface for the Aries is the 7 of Pentacles. So you guys, either this is money, a job. It may not be your dream job that I can see manifesting coming up. I can see, because the 9th is actually going to be Monday. Full moon is Monday. So I can see you guys being either offered a position, or either the 7 of Pentacles can represent money manifested, but it's not necessarily, it doesn't mean that it's like where you want to end up in life, but it's just sort of like a stepping stone. So you guys you are taking your eggs that you have in a basket and you're using them, which is really good. So let's look at the rest of your cards. What is going to be illuminated? What is going to come to the light or can no longer be hidden? You guys got the Lovers in the reverse position. So I feel like Lovers is representing a lot of different things. First of all, this can represent a major thing that's going on in your love life that you feel could be holding you back, stopping you, or blocking you. Okay. Now you got the 7 of Pentacles twice. Look at that. Okay. So the card that represents what you need to release is the 7 of Pentacles too. So spirits is definitely saying, number one, they feel as though there is an opportunity that's going to be coming to you probably sometime within the next 3 days. You guys are thinking, I got what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? And I don't need that. But you guys are going to possibly avoid an offer for a job that's going to lead to more money, that's going to lead to, doors opening for you if you have your own business. Okay. You guys need to make sure that you are, answering all of your emails or following up with people. You know what I'm saying? Because those people are going to refer other people to you. And I can see a lot of you Aries people that are in real estate. And I don't know why I see real estate, because of all these 7s. So that tells me some kind of sales or either real estate. I can see you guys. But so that could be it, or it could be something else. But I feel like if that's not what it is, that you guys should possibly consider that maybe it's as a possibility. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like spirits is saying that it's okay for you to have a couple of different sources of income. You don't have to have just one source of income. Okay, you have several different options that you can use to get what you need or either what you want. Now, so what you're releasing is the Lovers in the reverse position. But what I feel is sort of like you kind of maybe get stuck on something. and you don't want to even hear other options. So spirits is saying that you do have options. And this goes for either your love life or your money and financial situation. Also, I do see a lover, an earth sign, either a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn coming into your life. So your what's emerging card is the Queen of Coins. So this is actually a person. Now, if it's just business, then this is a person offering you a business opportunity. Okay, whether or not they are a new supervisor, boss that's offering you a job, or it could be somebody that's offering you money to do work for them. Or it could be a lover. It just depends on what your situation is, okay? For some of you, both things are going to manifest, Aries, for some reason. But I feel like Spirits is saying is that if you're open to it, are you open to it, Aries? Many of you may not be. And you'll just kind of stay where you're at. Even though you do have a desire to go beyond that, I'll come right out and say it. It's not laziness, and I don't want to say that, but some of you Aries would probably say, well, maybe I am a little lazy. But I feel like it's almost like you get comfortable and you kind of want to stay right there. You know what I'm saying? And you may want to stay right there for far too long because, you got to go out there and get it because you have needs right now and you can tell. Okay. As far as releasing, the card for releasing, I feel like this is where you maybe start to look at money differently. Maybe you start to look at prosperity differently. Maybe that's what that is, your relationship with money. Because you can definitely tell that many of you are wanting to be financially secure, which is normal. That's normal for you to want that, okay? Moving on to the Leos. What is coming to the surface for the Leos? The Eight of Pentacles. And this is good. Even though it's in the reverse position, this is still good. Okay, this means that you've got to open yourself up to new opportunities. Some of you Leos actually need to either learn new things or start working on new projects. Okay, so this is either where you may need to go to school to maybe take a trade, or maybe you need to tighten up, how people that have certifications, professional certifications, they have to continue their education or get up to speed on something. Now, also it could mean that maybe you need to, if you are like a business owner, because I do coach people that own their own businesses. It's really what I see is opportunities there, portals being open, you not seeing them for some reason, Leo, and let's see what's coming up. Or you may even be seeing them. What is going to be illuminated? Oh, look at this. You got the Fool, the Hanged Man, and the Six of Swords. Wonderful and perfect. So the Fool card comes up. So this is all about a new beginning. The Fool represents a new beginning. The Fool represents, okay, you got this new beginning, but be careful. Okay, be careful. Is what that can represent. Handle business, take care of business. Okay. Now, what can no longer be hidden, I believe, is possibly, I feel like the Fool can represent people possibly that you can't trust. And so maybe you're going to find out about people that you can't trust around the full moon, or maybe you're finding that out right now. Could be. Now, the Hanged Man sort of supports that. that it could be a third party, but I think ultimately it's going to end in trust for yourself. So Leo, what Spirit wants you guys to do is just, you know, kind of get yourself unstuck. Now, what you need to release, the Hanged Man comes up. You know, I believe that the Hanged Man is representing procrastination and to get up and start moving. Maybe even means getting some physical exercise, possibly. It brings, you know what the Hanged Man represents for me is Saint Expeditus. Because you see it's a crow. There's a crow there. And the crow shouts tomorrow, but Expedite shouts today, whole day. Okay? So I feel like this is where you get yourself moving, and the ideas that you had, that, you know, a lot of the ideas that you guys have, go ahead and do them. A lot of the projects that you have, go ahead and do them. Even though you may have some crazy stuff happening around you, keep it moving. Okay, and that's what that Six of Swords mean. You know, go ahead and continue with what you're doing and your plans, especially when it comes to projects that you're thinking of. But for some reason, there's something blocking it. We'll handle it and take care of business. They say that idle hands are a devil's workshop. So you'll be able to manifest faster, Leo, if you get up, maybe do some things around the house, maybe go out and take a walk, maybe go and do some scenery, you know, do some sightseeing, get out in nature, you know, maybe even also what's coming up is either drinking water or going near water, which, you know, is something I think Spirit might be throwing that at you, that you need to do that. But you know, especially if you guys are wanting to do some traveling or doing some sort of expansion, Leo. Okay. Now, so this would be a great time for you to do it. Okay. Especially if you guys want extra money to do projects around the house. The Eight of Pentacles can represent the need for money, especially with it being in the reverse position. Okay. And the Hanged Man can represent, okay, get up and do something. Get up and do something about it. Take action. Stop sitting around and shout today to the universe, okay? And trust that you'll get that. You'll get that. Things will come together for you. Last but not least, the Sagittarius is what is coming to the surface. Oh, feeling stuck. Feeling kind of helpless. Not necessarily feeling low on energy, though. You know, this card can definitely represent stagnation, but what is this person doing about it? And they could possibly be getting blocked by forces that possibly could be stronger, but let's see what your other cards say. What is being illuminated right now? Okay. The Knight of Swords. This is a person or a place or a thing. I feel like the Knight of Swords definitely could be energies that are very codependent. But guess what? You're codependent too, Sag. If that person's going to let go so that the both of you can be happy and move on, then that is what needs to happen. And this actually could be a child, this Knight of Swords, like an older child that seems to be gaining their independence, possibly, you know, or being defiant. Now, if you have a young child, then, you know, it's time to get it under control. But there's a way to go about it, and there's a patient way to go about it too, to where people are not flying all over the handle. And, you know, but now, if you're dealing with another person, because many of you could be dealing with a peer, I feel like this person, definitely you probably need to cut the cord from them, because they seem to be, I feel psychic vampirism happening. And what spirit is saying is that, keep your energy, just protect it and protect your energy. And then the Temperance card comes up. That represents your release card, Sagittarius. So a lot of people think of releasing and cutting the cords and cleanses. They think of them only in terms of the new moon, but you can do that at the full moon, and you can manifest even more. The Ten of Cups represents completion and happiness, to where you just like, oh yeah, I'm good. I'm happy. Let's pour a drink. You know what I'm saying? And all of that. Thank you for the smiley face. Pouring drinks or whatever, giving offerings to your spirits, feeding your spirits. You know what I'm saying? Now, last but not least, the transformation card. What is about to emerge? And the Ten of Cups comes up. So Ten of Cups does represent happiness and completion. You're completing a cycle. I do feel that many of you Sagittarius are letting go, which is what that Temperance card can represent. And then also keeping things in balance. Temperance represents the balance of good and evil sometimes too. And then also Temperance can represent the balance between spirit and the outside world. Okay. Hold on a minute, y'all. Kevin Nash, boy, you really are enjoying this reading, ain't you? Good grief. So, also, I really feel as though with the Ten of Cups coming up, that there's some good news that is coming. Possibly even good news that involves a baby. And when the Temperance, what I really feel also is that many of you guys are trying to conceive, for just on a side note, for people that want families and stuff. The Temperance card is the card that when that comes up, it's when you relax. And when doctors say that, it irritates women. But if I say it to you, it's going to be take yourself a herbal bath, do you some meditating, balance yourself out. Because I feel that if you are having issues of fertility, it has something to do with inflammation and stress and too much thinking and overthinking and worrying, which could be blocking that manifestation. This could also be where you want to manifest a lover, or it could be where you're trying to manifest money, or either something that you need for your house. The Temperance can represent need sometimes. Okay. So, and Temperance can also represent calling to your spirit guides, not forgetting them, and they'll come through for you. The Knight of Swords is not just a negative. Okay, the Knight of Swords can also represent a spirit guide that could be coming to give you some clarity, or it could be coming to bring in the winds of change in your situation. But the Knight of Swords also, at the same time, simultaneously, probably does represent either someone that you need to let go, or either some kind of negative subconscious blockage. Okay, or maybe that person is associated with a block. But if you got to let somebody go, you just got to let somebody go. So, I mean, there shouldn't have to be a debate about that. And I feel like your spirits are also saying that they're supporting you and that you'll get through whatever it is. Because I feel like you guys are doing some kind of battle within yourself and then with outsiders, which can be kind of difficult. But I feel that by Monday and what's unfolding, first of all, Temperance does represent help coming. So all of this is relative to help. Your spirit guide's helping you. Not someone else, but the spirit, help coming in, miracles happening through spirit, Sagittarius. That's why the Ten of Cups, the dog and the cat, and, they're just kind of sitting there chilling in front of the warm fireplace, and there's cups all around because there's happiness and there's, healing. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up. Again, okay, just a second, Jacob. If you guys need to reach me, my contact information is below, and I will see you guys later. Love and light.